That's one reason I don't like Manchester. Another reason is I was back there at the start of December and I was at a gig, and there was this guy that was obviously off his friggin' face on something, and he was freaking out, not like medical freak, he was just going nuts at this concert, swinging his arms, like throwing himself about the place. Everyone's getting pissed off. Some people are like making like a human wall to stop him from being a knob. And this is also a story I haven't necessarily told, but he was freaking out so much and thrashing his head around so much, the dude managed to headbutt me.
Oh,
and
that's not cool.
Quite hard. So hard, in fact, that one of us wound up unconscious, and it wasn't me.
Really?
He didn't mean to headbutt me. It wasn't like a malicious thing. The dude was a fucking idiot and headbutted me so hard that he knocked himself out. That was interesting. I don't have a spear and the shark's attacking, by the way.
Whoa. I'm not gonna get here in time. Poke, go away, Brandon. Oh, no, bye.
Interestingly, not the first time someone's tried to headbutt me and wound up injuring themselves. Someone in high school tried headbutting me. He just didn't like me. He was a prick.
Yeah,
like
There's a lot of people I don't like, but I'm not just gonna go up and headbutt them.
I'm not joking. I didn't know his name. He wasn't in my year, and I had no idea who he was. He just had a go, and like frequently did not like me and tried to bully me. He stopped after this because he tried to headbutt me in the corridor, but it was a corridor that was on a slope, and he was up higher than me. So when he tried to headbutt me, what happened was instead of him headbutting my nose, he rammed his nose into my forehead. And broke his own nose.
No thanks. I hate stories about bones and videos.
No, I'm not a big fan of them myself, but I love that one because this is a dude that is a prick and breaks his own nose on my head. It's amazing.
No, that's karma. That's karma right there. Like, that is just in a nutshell.
No, that's don't be a knob right there.
Yeah. Like, going back, I mean, coming off fighting, because, I mean, I was actually, that's the thing, like, it's kind of like, I'm really tall, by the way, as well, people don't know, I'm 6'7", which, you classify that as tall, maybe? I mean, like,
no, that's tall.
Yeah. So, it's really annoying as well, like, I mean, the Scottish sort of, like, thing is like, oh, people are always raging drunk, and Dylan has gone out of his way in certain videos to go ahead and put on an impression or live streams, and it's always when I seem to join when you do live streams as well.
Every time on a live stream that I'm doing, like, a Scottish accent, you've just jumped into the chat.
It's, I remember this one time you were playing GTA, and you had, I don't know, it was some Scottish music on, bagpipes, and you're all saluting.
Yes. So this is there was a GTA thing I was doing on a live stream that was we called it my tugboat, which is a bloody big boat in Grand Theft Auto Online, and we were trying to get it up this tiny little stream because it spawned in a lake, and we had to try and get it to sea. Like, we gave ourselves this job. It was me and a bunch of people just like from stream chat, and we were trying to get it out to sea, and it got stuck to the point that it blew up, and I put on like kind of Scottish. It was funeral music, basically. It was bagpipes, and we were all saluting at the boat because it just blown up. And that was the exact moment that you joined the stream. Is when I've got this going, like these bagpipes going. We're all saluting. I'm sitting there doing a doing a Scottish accent, like, we will never forget this boat. It was a good tugboat. And that's the exact moment that you tune in.
Like the thing is, I mean, I don't mind. I mean, I often go ahead and attempt to do accents myself. And your Scottish accent, actually, I'll give you, it is pretty good. But it's just like, and I mean, it doesn't offend me at all. But it's literally every single time I join.
And that wasn't the first time that day either. No.
Yeah, I know, that's the thing. Like, I mean, the thing is, like, we're all YouTubers in this family, so it's difficult to go ahead and watch everyone's content. Like, I'm sure
is this, you're not gonna go on about that one, like the one video I did where I did a Scottish accent and then followed it with, I'm so sorry, Calum?
Yeah. Well, that was a Transport Fever, I'm pretty sure, was it not? So, and the thing is, like, I mean, I watch maybe one or I don't know, I mean, I watch a few of Dylan's videos a week. Like, I mean, everyone's busy, and I am including that. But it seems to be every single video I tune into. It is, and I can guarantee you, it's like I just randomly go ahead and watch the videos which have that in it.
Yeah, no, it's true. It's absolutely true. It's every time as well.
It's just a Scottish magnet that sort of just pulls me towards it. Like, yep, like,
It's so, like, oh, I just died again.
You're really not good at this game,
I'm
are you?
not paying attention.
No.
It's like, I imagine that, like, people in Scotland, you know when, like, an animal, like a dog or a cat, hears something really far away and their ears kind of perk up and they sit up straight and look around.
Yeah.
I like to imagine Scottish people have that reaction when like someone really far away yells freedom. Everyone in Scotland just for a moment goes, freedom, where?
Yeah, I get you. It's,
Or
I mean, the thing
America
is, like,
could apply to that as well.
Yeah, no, but the thing is, like, that is not the movie that sums up Scotland. Like,
No.
I really don't want to go into movies here too much, but if anyone's ever seen a movie called Trainspotting, I don't know if you have.
Oh, yeah. No, I studied that in college.
Did you? Yeah, well, that is not necessarily Scotland to this day, but that sums up, I think,
was very
Scotland
accurate. That was an accurate depiction of Scotland 20 years ago. Interestingly, apparently the sequel for that is a very good nostalgia trip, but not particularly an amazing movie.
The premiere was less than a mile away from where I stay.
Well, the
it was in
shark's back.
Edinburgh, so that's the, like, I'm not hearing the shark, which is strange, and I seem to not really be able to. There's no blood.
Yeah, no, I can't really do anything to him. I had nothing to do anything with.
Oh, I got palm seed.
Nice. It's about bloody time. It only took us 40 minutes.
I know. Anyway, I was originally actually telling a story on something totally different, being about Tall. So, of course, being in Scottish sort of, just, everyone wants to take on the big man. Everybody wants to take on the big man, because it's like, I don't know, it's just like, they want to, like, how you become, quote-unquote, in high school hard, was you take on, like, you know, either the most, like, badass person, I guess you could say, or the big man. And, of course, being 6'7", I'm the big man, so it was always a lot of awkward situations.
I like to imagine some toothless Scottish guy coming up to you and going, "You think you're big, pal?" So your reaction is, "I'm 6'7". Oh, you think you're bigger than me? I'm 6'7". I am objectively taller than you. Oh, you're no bigger than me. I am.
Fact is fact. So, but no, I mean, and the thing is, that is one of these things which continuously happens to me, but it also works out the other way. Like, say for example, if I'm like, I don't know, like at a pub, for example, and someone just walks into me by accident, I'll be like, "Oh, sorry, big man, sorry."
Yeah.
And it's just like, all right, mate, no need to shit yourself. Like, calm down.
Oh god, that's one of my, like, I love when you see someone that otherwise would be like trying to square up and have a go, but it's like you're like, someone significantly taller is there and it's like, "Oh, sorry about that, sorry, I didn't mean to." It's like, shut like, I wasn't gonna kill you.
Yeah, exactly.
Jesus.
So, right, I'm having a thought, by the way, going back to Raft again. We're going really big rambles here.
I mean,
how do you want to build this? Because I was thinking about going ahead and doing individual, like, pokey out bits, if that makes any sense.
I mean, we've sort of got a bit of symmetry going on here at the minute.
We do. No, it's not quite symmetrical.
It needs to go a little bit further out this way, and then it would. Well, no, there's more nets on this side.
Think about it.
No, there's more nets on this side, sure, but
2 more nets on that side.
I mean, we could just build up a bit and like move all of our get some storage upstairs, get some cooking upstairs.
I'm just, because that's the thing, we can have like the quote-unquote kitchen.
Yeah, get a
if
kitchen
you know what I mean.
there.
We could have like, and that's one thing which I think works out quite well, because I mean, this game, as we all know, it's in development, so there's 1 or 2 objects which we could easily have our own offices. So we have our chairs, tables, go ahead and put our own chests in there, and that's one thing as well, which we've not actually got a chest yet. However, if we are to go ahead and put a chest down, I can't see what Dylan's putting it, and vice versa.
Yeah, so basically 1 chest will do for both of us.
Yeah.
Which is both good and bad, because it means that we can't share items through chests, but it does mean that we don't need as many chests. Again, like this as like a series is not like an in-depth Raft Let's Play or anything. Like it's a bit of shit talking here and there and just a bit of fun, really. Like I like Raft, it's relaxing, so I don't mind that it's not you know, a really intense series of Raft. It's a bit of fun, basically.
Yeah. I get you. I keep picking things up, like, and just not putting them back down. Literally, I had like a whole, whatever these are, cookers or whatever it is in my inventory. Cooking station is what it's called. And that's one thing that annoys me as well, like a tree crop plot. Like, crop plot, is there a need for that word crop plot, or can you not just do tree plot?
Yeah.
I don't know, that stuff like that pisses me off, but me just being me, I guess, get annoyed at the most littlest thing. Maybe that's a Scottish thing, I don't know, but...
That's a Celtic thing.
Yeah, I get you, so. Right, anyway, yeah, I think we should start building. I'm gonna die, which I've not died yet, actually.
I've died twice. Like, don't worry about dying, you respawn immediately. I mean, you lose all your items,
true.
But... Yeah.
I wonder what would happen if we, like, I mean, it's not gonna happen, but if we were to die simultaneously. Like, is that game over?
No, we'll probably just spawn.
Yeah, that's true. Wait, see if you die in single player. Like, I've not died in single player. Is it game over, or do you just respawn?
I don't know, actually. I think I died. I don't know if I did die in my original Let's Play.
I think I did die when I was testing the game out. But that was just because I landed up... I didn't get a spear fast enough. And I went ahead and... Yeah, the shark basically landed up biting my water purifier. And then that was me just, like...
Yeah, I honestly don't know, actually, if you respawn. I don't remember.
Oh, well, it's not really like we can test it out either, unfortunately.
No, so. It's not like it really matters anyway. I mean...
No, that's true. Right, let's go up.
I'll let you focus on building. I'm doing a lot of resource gathering at the minute.
Yeah. This is the thing, though. It's, like, symmetrical, but... I mean,
I'm working on adding symmetry, because there's, what, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7...
You're wanting to.
And then there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 over here. So we need the shark to break this. Unless I can break it, but I don't know.
You can. If you get an axe, get an axe. If you
got
an
axe.
Oh, he's attacking, he's attacking.
Alright, pal, you're dead now.
Is that him finally dead?
He's dead.
Yeah, he's sunk. Right, we got shark meat as well. I was just about to say that shark's been around for a long time. That's like 40, 45 minutes.
He's dead now, though.
There's a new shark. We need a new name.
Frank. Frank the shark.
Are we not going with Brandon the second or Frank. Brendan Jr.?
No. Brandon didn't have kids. He was a lonely man. Shark.
Oh, okay. We got Frank the tank.
Frank the shark.
Right. That's the thing though. Like, I don't know if I want to like. Do I want? I'm being so picky. Right. I know what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna have to do 2 stairs though, because this is all about the symmetry. That's the thing.
No, right. We've committed to the symmetry at this point.
Yeah, I get you. I just need to work out where I'm going to do the stairs, which will be there, and then I always do that when I'm doing like little pickety things, like I'll do this, and that, like as we were saying, the old school commentary thing, like I'm gonna build this here.
I totally do that as well. I've had a couple of people mention it to me actually. Like no one's been harsh about it. There's just like a general like, hey, do you know that when you're like doing really tedious things, your commentary just devolves into I'm gonna put one of these there, I'm gonna put one of these there, and that and that and that. And it's like, you know what, you're completely right. And I try to edit that out a little bit more these days, but I don't really do a very good job of it. That's alright.
No, well that's the thing, like people need to understand that in certain games there's no way of avoiding stuff like that. The games are based around repetitivity.
In certain games, there's a lot of tedium. Like Software Inc. So I started a series in that recently, and I am playing it on easy difficulty. And I haven't said that in the series yet, so if you're watching this and you watch Software Inc. now, you know. But the reason I'm playing it on easy isn't because I didn't want the challenge, but it's because hard mode doesn't do anything in Software Inc. other than okay, no, that's unfair. It does make the market a little bit more competitive. It does mean that more companies are releasing more things much more quickly. So in theory, yes, it's a little bit more challenging because you have to compete with more software, more companies. But what it does that's really bad for a series is it just makes it so much longer to develop anything. And it's in Alpha 9, it already takes longer. So the last thing I want is for it to take even bloody longer because it's already tedious as hell. So like I only ever play on easy or medium, with Software Inc. It's not because I couldn't handle hard mode, it's because, Jesus Christ, it would take bloody forever.
Oh, that was the same. Well, like Airline Tycoon, like, I mean, the game is from 1998, I want to say. So, I mean, good old game, but, like, you can do everything within, like, 20 days, and then it's literally waiting to day, like, 185 until you can start taking over other airlines. It's like, wow.
Yeah.
It is just such a contrast, so...
No, that's the thing. It's like, look, this is a really good game, but I don't want, like, the tediousness of it. And for me, like... I'm being really cautious with Stonehearth as well. Like, I'm playing it really slowly. And the reason for that as well is because I'm not all that interested in the, like, the challenge at the minute. I really like the creative side of Stonehearth and just kind of slowly building my population.
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
I'd rather not have my series come to an abrupt end because I got everyone was killed. Like, I had that happen with my first series, and it's just like, I don't want to do that again because it's not fun. And that's the thing, like, I'm just trying to have fun. You know, it's like, oh, play it the way I want to play it. It's like, no, you go play it the way you want to play it. If you want to play it that way, you go bloody play it.
Well, the thing is, I mean, it's... people always say, and this is the one thing which sort of frustrates me, like, you want to go ahead and please viewers, and you want to have audience input. Yes, but I'm so welcome for people's input, but don't tell me how to do. What I'm gonna do.
It's like,
give me suggestions, but I'm not necessarily. It's not going to go into the game automatically just because you said it.
Yeah, that's the one thing. It's like suggestions are suggestions. Saying do this, like being really like demanding, is like the one way to have me not do something.
Yeah,
it's like, if you can leave genuine feedback and ideas, great. If you're going to be like, oh my god, do it this way, it's so bad. It's like, well, no, I'm going to keep doing it that way just to annoy you. And it's you know, that's maybe petty, that's maybe childish, but I don't care.
No, but I mean, at the same time, like, every time you go ahead and, like, I mean, this is not even just in a YouTube term. Every time you go ahead and play a game, you have a vision of what you want to achieve.
Yeah, no, that's totally true. Like, that's me with, like, pretty much most of what I play. It's like, I just...
Well, I mean... Even more specifically for YouTube, like, I always go ahead and, like, I know, but when I start a series, pretty much I'm going to go ahead and draw a line. So if that's going to be, for example, on Transport Fever, when the game just shits the bed, or for example, on Airline Tycoon, when I reach, you know, how many passengers traveled, or, you know, whatever it may be, I always know roughly where I'm going to end.
I do love Transport Fever for that. I love that it's a piece of shit.
No, that's the thing. Like, I don't know how I found out about it. I mean, I think it was maybe when I was talking with you before because did you get code early?
Yes, I think so.
Yeah. So yeah. I mean, I remember you talking about it, and I was like, I mean, this is so my game. Like, I used to play a lot of Sid Meier's Railroads.
Yeah.
Which is a really good game, and I might do a series on that at some point. But it was like, this is my game. Like, I love trains. Like, I'm just like, I don't know why, and it's something which I've just loved all my life. That's not why I like Train Spotting, by the way. Like, I realize if you've not seen Train Spotting, it's really not about train spotting. I mean, there's a train in it at one point, but it's about drugs. So
there are lots of them.
Yeah, lots of them. So, but Transport Fever, like, I love that game so much, and I recently did a Connecting Up the Grand Canyon series, which went down an absolute blitz, and that went ahead and really helped out my channel, and I would have loved to keep it going, but it's just, like...
The game's a piece of shit.
Yeah,
I mean that lovingly. Like, I really, really do love Transport Fever. Like, I'm wanting to bring it back on my channel at some point. Like, people have been asking about it, and I don't want to bring back too many series in one go, because I've just brought back, like, 3. But, yeah, I on one hand I'm like, oh yeah, I really want to bring this back. On the other, I'm like, I can't be bothered with the lag.
Tell me about it. I mean, the game, again, is similar to Raft. I mean, it's got very, very good core principles, and I know it's already going to become something amazing, but it's just, and if people don't know Transport Fever, it's basically a go ahead, and you basically just, like, build a transport empire, in a sense, through trains, trams,
well, I will
planes,
counter that with
boats.
one criticism, which is that game isn't actually in early access. So
yeah, it's the full game.
It's the full game. It is. I didn't play the one that came before it, which was Train Fever.
Yeah, I didn't play it
but
either,
I've read a
actually.
lot of stuff about how Transport Fever is a great improvement on Train Fever and a great follow-up. So, I mean, if they're gonna do another one and like take similar steps to make it better, then great. Because I would love to see another one of those games, because it's basically open transport. It's Transport Tycoon Deluxe. It's like all those old management games. It's just modern. It's exactly the same as all of them, just with a slightly modern twist. It looks like a modern game as well. Well, the graphics are decent.
But at the same time, it has the game engine of an old game. Like, that's the thing. So, but I mean, that's the thing. Like, I just want to play it non-stop, but I couldn't. Like, literally, I want to continue on, but when you're getting like 4 frames a second or something like that, ridiculous.
I mean,
low,
that's the thing as well. Like, it's because it performs so badly. It annoys the hell out of me, especially with like my PC as well, because my PC is pretty decent, and it's like I really shouldn't be getting these kind of frames. I really shouldn't, and it almost puts you off in a way. Like, it puts you off that particular game, but then you kind of go, you load up a new save, you do something else, it's like, oh, this is good again. But no, I've definitely had those moments of like, this shouldn't be running like this.
Yeah.
But no, it is a good game. I do want to get back to it at some point in the not too distant future. Let's get a light there and get a light just over there.
I'm going to start to build some walls up here, and we need to plant the one thing which I would say is that I think we need more surface area. Well, I don't know. Like, what do you want to have upstairs?
I want the cooking and storage all upstairs.
Because I'm thinking of putting palm tree downstairs. Why don't you go ahead and move all that stuff? Because I've moved it a lot. Just get your axe out and chop at it. And
I will do in a bit. I'm gonna focus on getting like a wider surface, a wider base for the lower level, so the shark can't really annoy us for a while.
Yeah, I get you. I'm going to go ahead and put a palm tree on. Where should I put it? Do you think I should put it on this front bit here? Because I mean, it needs to be sort of. Actually, we kind of want it enclosed, because when the coconuts, which you'll see hopefully in a few minutes time, when the coconuts fall off the tree, they can just roll off the raft. Yeah,
true.
So would that maybe be better upstairs? But then, we have downstairs for a reason. It's not just the resource area, it's not just the engine room.
I would maybe leave the palm tree for a little bit. Leave.
Okay.
Because... what we could do is put it like, say we put it in this little space here, for example, like right in the middle of this like cross right here. We could build walls around it, and then when the coconuts fall off of it, they'll get trapped within those walls.
Yeah. That's what
I hear
a
shark. Yeah. There he is.
Oh, we need to go ahead and... Did you move one of my torches up this end?
No. I've extended that end, or the shark might have got it. I think the shark got it earlier.
Oh, right, okay, right. Yeah. Light this place up, which, it's something strange. Like, it was maybe your video or someone else's video of Raft I was watching, maybe just a stream. Like, I often just, games like H1Z1 and Raft, like when I'm editing or when I'm doing coursework, I just put it on the background just because, like, even though H1Z1 maybe isn't a peaceful game, it's like a game which it's not important if you see every single little bit. So it's something to have on the background while you're doing a different task. So I often have these games on the background, and someone rightfully said, why is there fire on wood in it's fire on wood? It's just
that seems a bit risky in this, to be honest.
But at the same time, like without it, you're pretty much. But I mean, this reminds me of the movie Castaway, actually. Like with that movie. Like, I think the strange thing is I only actually seen it for the first time probably like 2 years ago.
Haven't yet seen it.
Have you? What?
Haven't? No, you saw it 2 years ago.
I seen it. So
yeah, 2 years ago.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, but it was on the list. To be fair, like I couldn't even. I've not seen any Star Wars, Lord of the Rings, Star Trek.
Oh, but I haven't seen Castaway, and that's the problem.
Yeah, no. The thing is, like, I've not seen like, but that just they don't appeal to me. Are you squaring up to me?
Yeah, a little bit.
It literally just came up to me. Which, that's one thing to touch on as well. The models, there's no models in this game, so the guy with the multiplayer had to go ahead, when he was designing the multiplayer mod, also needed to go ahead and create...
some interesting models.
Yeah, which reminds me of Co-op. Did you ever play that game Co-op?
Oh,
you must have played Co-op.
Co-op.
Yeah. I've got 4 palm seeds.
I actually got really good at Co-op.
Oh yeah, like esports level. Yeah,
yeah.
just
I was best quad player at EU for all of 2009.